All right,
Okay,
now
you can record. Now we can record.
Hey, mother lovers.
What's up, Blue Jay? How you doing?
I'm good. Did you know that it was my birthday on Friday?
Happy
Happy
birthday!
Mm-hmm.
All right, 1:30
Loco
time for
knew.
birthday shots. Let's go.
Hey!
It's somebody's
Loco
birthday
knew it was my
somewhere.
birthday because she wrote me a poem.
I did. It was
You got a
really
birthday
sad.
poem?
Yes, I did get a birthday poem.
I
It was
got a
very,
birthday
it was very
poem,
good.
Loco.
Yeah, well, Loco and I are girlfriends. Okay, we celebrated National Girlfriend Day together one year, and it's been true for the rest of our lives.
I have a birthday poem for you. Do you want me to sing it to you?
Yes.
Rip dip 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 dip, it's your birthday. Rip dip dip dip, it's your birthday. Rip dip 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 dip, it's your birthday. It was last Friday. Rip dip 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 dip, it's your birthday.
All right, I gotta step up my game next year.
That was beautiful.
49
That was
seconds
like
in is our first highlight.
new career right here. Like we're talking about changes, and Renee is like gonna go into a singing career now. So,
That's true.
I'm gonna announce that today on stream.
yeah,
Just in case you guys.
you patrons
The
know it
backup
first.
plan.
It's good shit. It's some good shit.
This is my favorite thing to send to people, and it's their birthday.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Okay. Include this link with the Patreon video.
Tim and Eric is
Because
the best.
it's magic. Thank you for that. That was a great gift. My mom sent me a tiny little printer, like a tiny printer.
Oh.
Yes! have
I
one of
love
those.
this.
It's
I put-
sick.
So you can
I
like
use
print
it-
out like photos and stuff.
Yeah, I put some
that's
pictures in my
cool.
bullet journal.
That's I
Wait,
started
how
doing it
big
for
is
art
that
inspiration
printer?
stuff.
Yeah,
Get one of
How
those,
big
but
is it,
I just print out pictures of Zoe.
it's like palm size. Just put pictures of Zoe like all
Just
over the
a
background, and then
Yeah,
put,
like,
like,
everywhere.
be like, do it for her, you know, get some Simpsons references back there. Yeah, so it's like palm size. I'm not gonna like shout out the brand or whatever, but like we can.
Dang.
I'm not sponsored by
Guys,
these
she looks
people.
so much like Eris. We have very, very, very similar cats.
Zoe, hello.
Hi, Zoe.
How are your toe beans?
They're very pink.
Yay!
She's got-
Aw, Zoe's the best. Anyway, so how's Booker?
He's on vacation with my parents right now.
Lovely.
Yeah.
He's just a troublemaker. He's such a troublemaker. I
Yep.
love him, but like
How old is he now?
stressful. He's 3.5 now.
He's almost out of puppyhood. You'll be okay. He'll survive.
Yeah.
Just barely.
What kind of dog is he again?
Boston Terrier?
Oh,
You know they call them terriers because they tear shit up.
I love
Yeah,
it.
Boston Terrorizers. Or
My
something. I don't know.
parents have a kind of like a Boston Terrier, but not really. Same like face. I always get Boston Terriers confused with French Bulldogs.
Yeah. We get like that all the time. They're like French Bulldog. I'm like, nope, Boston.
Just like take any dog and smush their whole snout in,
Yeah.
and then you got a bulldog Boston
You know,
Terrier.
I really
pet
want to
for
see
free.
somebody try out what would it be like to do that to a horse? Visually alone. I don't mean smush
Aw.
it, but just
That would
like,
be so weird because like you're
modification.
because a horse's face is like long,
but so are
Yeah.
dogs.
and then if you were to like smush it up,
That's what I'm saying. That's part.
I think
That's
that
why.
would be like. Wait. What does a donkey look like? No, not quite.
no, a donkey looks like almost like a horse.
Yeah,
It's still
they've
got a
got-
long face.
Yeah, still like a long face. Would be
God,
like
it would look super creepy. It would look like,
Like a-
nightmarish.
cow.
I'm picturing like a sloth face
No.
and like a horse body.
No,
That's what I'm picturing.
I'm sorry, I cannot guest on the
Smush
show any longer. I'm going to have nightmares.
Oh.
So
I'm googling smush faced horse, but the only results aren't smushed this way; they're smushed this way.
It's completely unhelpful.
So it's just a horse that's got like a it's
a
like a duck.
skinny, like a
It looks
elephant
like a
nose.
duck. It looks like a duck.
Oh my god. Okay.
No.
Oh boy.
Duck face horse. That's my new Twitch username, everyone. Blue Jay's
sweet.
gone.
I
Duck
guess it's
face
actually-
horse is
It's
here
actually
now.
a certain breed of horse. Arabian horses, they like their noses are smushed down.
Okay, I found
That's
a
not
horse with
healthy.
a
That
bulldog
can't be
face
healthy.
on.
Google Arabian horse and look at like the 5th picture. You can see it's like
God
Oh,
damn.
it's so skinny and weird. Ew.
It looks like it doesn't have any bone structure in its face. Like if it
Why
looked
would
up
you
and
do
down, it would
that?
just be floppy. Yeah, in the breeze.
Okay, but most of the pictures are not like that. That's weird.
Oh,
okay. I will be right back. I said to use.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that Renee's gone, we can talk shit about her, right?
Hey,
Did not expect that to be.
That was perfect. I'm so glad that happened. That was everything that I ever wanted. No, I clocked that she had the headset. I know what's going on.
Yeah. I love using the my wireless headset
But you haven't lately. What's with
because
that?
of the beanies.
The beanie.
The
Because
beanie-
it's cold as fuck, loco.
It's
Jesus.
it's I don't use like a heater like ever, except for
Really?
well, that's not necessarily true. When I can tell that my cats are actually cold, I'm like, okay, so we gotta
Oh my god.
we gotta
if
bust
your
out the
cat-
heater
For the cat.
for the cat, definitely. Well, because like
See-
I've got like a gas fireplace, I have bundles of blankets and stuff. Cats love it, like they're hot as heck. Like
See, a fireplace is practically a heater.
oh, absolutely, absolutely, and it's very cheap with it being gas and stuff too. But it's like I
Yeah.
leave my windows open and stuff, and I love it to be really cold.
You're so fucking weird, man.
Yeah, no,
we should get one of those jackets that has like there's like built-in heating.
Oh yeah, you put heating pads in.
No,
Yeah, I
it
never
has, like,
used to
built-in, it has-
use-
It's like an electric blanket, so it's like wired through. It's a whole
What?
jacket?
I feel like I would get really sweaty.
Well, I mean,
well, depending on how
I'm
cold it is.
assuming- yeah, I'm assuming you can adjust. It's obviously meant for like it's meant
There's
for people who
one
can walk
setting.
outside.
and it's
For
hellish.
people like it's probably not meant for people who just like sit inside. So it's like slightly uncomfortable. It's probably meant for like hikers.
Right, right.
Real.
We went on a hike this weekend. It was actually really pretty. We went up to like Heather Lake. I posted a picture on my Instagram. It was like, I think it's like the Cascades is what it's called in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
Anyway, we hiked far enough that it was snowy.
Oh, that's super pretty. I'm looking at the
Heck
picture
yeah.
now.
Yeah, it was really pretty. And the
Wow.
lake was frozen and it was raining just a tiny bit. So not enough. Like I had a hat and a coat, so I wasn't like wet, but it was raining enough for it to be all like misty and cool. Oh, it was
Wow.
great.
That looks so pretty. I've been really craving wanting to go for a hike lately since I've been
Well, when you come visit me, you
Yeah.
can come for a hike.
so show.
Oh, show. There's so
That's-
many.
I'm about to
need
spend
that.
2 weeks in the beautiful Boston area.
Gross.
Oh, really?
Oh
Yeah,
god.
because Derek's family is from Boston.
Oh.
So this year we're going to see his parents.
That's your
for
Christmas? Oof.
But at least I get a white Christmas. It's like I don't mind it because I'm only visiting. Like I don't have to live. in
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So
Right.
Yeah.
visiting the snow and the cold, it's actually kind of nice. I'm like,
What
oh,
you need to
I
do
get to
is you
wear a
need
jacket.
download Fallout 4 VR and wear it while you're going out and see if you run into anything. Because if it's truly accurate,
The
you
first
wouldn't
time-
run into anything,
The
right?
first time I was there, I actually did the whole Freedom Trail walk that you
Nice.
Oh, yeah,
saw
yeah.
before. It's
Cool.
actually it's like it's pretty 1-to-1, like identical of your surroundings. Like I've
awesome.
only been to Boston a couple of times, but I felt like I had been there dozens of times because of the amount of time I spent in Fallout 4.
Yeah.
I felt like I'd been to Philadelphia before when I went to Philadelphia, but it was just Boston that I'd been to, and they look identical.
Philadelphia to Boston.
I mean, it's just the same, like America's forefathers, like fucking everywhere, and like brick buildings.
No, the architecture in Boston is way prettier. Also, Boston has spaghetti roads. That's how you can set them apart.
Yeah.
Spaghetti.
That's
Yeah, when they made the road infrastructure in Boston, it was like they took a handful of spaghetti and just threw it on a map. They're like, "There's that road."
yeah. It's
This is
how this will be
really
now.
weird.
Because they were created before there were cars, so they're just like, oh, I'm just gonna walk this way, and now it's a road because I have legs.
Because I have legs. my horse ran in this direction one time, and now it's a road.
Now it's a new road.
Renee, what did you think of 76, by the way?
I, unlike everyone else, am enjoying it significantly.
What do you mean, unlike anyone else? Yeah.
Hunter played a shitload of that.
I went like 200 hours in like 3 days.
See, here's the thing. I genuinely feel like people, like content creators who have like very vivid imaginations and are storytellers naturally, like Hunter, for instance, will enjoy Fallout 76. Whereas people who need to be fed a story aren't going to enjoy it as much, because I can go into the world of Fallout 76 with like my idea of what I want my character to do and why they're there and all this stuff and make it interesting for myself. But if you just go in being like, okay, so who am I? Why am I here? I need a director to tell me what my motivation is. And you're probably not going to enjoy yourself nearly as much.
But another thing that makes it easy for me, every open world game, and I've had, especially A Greens, he's a big fan of this in both of our channels at Loco and mine. I have this magical way of finding the weirdest situations in open world games, and then that creates this whole point of comedy for like an hour and 45 minutes. Like in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I managed to drag a super high level boar into a city, and he killed everybody. And we were like sitting there like watching the mayhem, and it's not supposed to happen. It's not a scripted event. But it's like same thing in Bethesda games when you get those bugs that have some weird thing happen. You can sit there and laugh about that for like 10 minutes.
Favorite thing.
That's like content. I love it.
So the random things that can happen in that game that, you know, may or may not be attributed to bugs or not, like they're so much fun. There's so many. I have so many stories just like that, just random things that have happened. And with the introduction of like real players too, who like half the time either the person just doesn't hear me and they just go about their day, and the other half of the time the person will definitely play along with me. There was like one time I was out there, I was out wandering around, and I accidentally got a wanted level because I took like a roll of duct tape from somebody's thing. So it made me wanted, but I was like level like 30 something. And I was in a lower level area just going about my business, and this like level 8 guy comes up and he like wanders up, and I turn around and I'm like, how are you doing? He like nodded and like waved, and I'm like, have you come to kill me? And he just kind of shook his head, and then he kind of like took a step forward and like took a tiny little, he shot at me once, like one bullet he shot at me, and saw that like my health didn't go down at all. And I'm like, do you want to do that again? He just said no, and then walked away. And he just like ran off, and I never saw him again. He was like, he wanted to test the water. He's like, what happens if like maybe I shoot her, like she's wanted, I should try this. And I'm like, I'm going to give you one more chance to not do that again. And he just ran off.
Like a little kid comes up and like slaps your elbow.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, no.
It was so funny.
Yeah, I feel like that game would be a lot more fun for me if like I had a mic on my gaming computer, but I don't. So I can't.
Microphone.
Yeah, I could probably like attach my headset microphone, but it's on my mixer and blah, 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 blah. I have 2 computers, so it just makes all that shit harder.
Yeah, I have 2 computers, so I just use my headset microphone, and it works well enough. I'm just waiting for them to have push to talk so I can actually do like real role playing.
Right?
Things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that comes this week. That comes tomorrow, actually.
Really?
Oh, really? The patch that they're coming out with tomorrow introduces push to talk.
Nice.
Thank the heavens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still just too scared of hearing anybody talk.
Yeah. I mean, when I'm streaming by myself, I'll leave the mic open just because I like to hear. It's super funny when I'm like doing something, then I'll just hear like somebody yell like really far away, like, screaming. And I'll be like, what's going on? I go over there like getting attacked by a Yaogwai or something, and then I feel like a hero busting in, and then I die, and then but I keep it on just for those like tiny moments. But most of the time it's just people who are like on their microphone and their audio is reverbing back into their microphone.
Yeah, the unaware.
Yeah, that's the worst one. But
what are you drinking?
I'm drinking a Monster Energy Ultra Sunrise.
Renee sponsored.
Discount code Renee for 10% off.
I don't have a discount code, but hey, drink Monster.
Use discount code Renee and you'll get absolutely fucking nothing, but do it anyway.
Use discount code Renee to pay full price.
You don't need a discount code because it's already at a low price. You can get 2 for $5 at your local gas station. Sometimes 2 for $4, depending on where you live.
14 minutes.
You asked, all right?
I wasn't sure because for some reason I sort of have it in my head that you're a non-energy drink woman. I don't know why.
I usually don't. These are the only energy drinks that I drink because they're not super high in sugar. They're sweetened with like a good sugar, and they're 0 calorie.
Yeah,
I drink bushels and bushels of coffee.
That's what I had this morning.
I can't do coffee anymore because my lactose intolerance is getting worse, Blue Jay.
Yeah.
And
I can give you all the tips, okay?
I can't do almond milk in it because it gets all gritty and weird.
The almond milk almost like curdles in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do almond milk. I'd never do almond milk. Get lactate.
The problem is that I drink coffee so irregularly that when I buy the lactate goes
bad. Right.
Yeah, sure. You use it like once. And then
I only have like one of these a day, like one a day, and that's it. I don't and I like this because it stays cold, whereas my coffee, like I'll drink this for like 3 hours during my stream. Whereas
and coffee will get cold.
It's not going to get any hotter than that. Coffee getting colder to room temperature, it becomes an undrinkable.
Yeah.
Well, last year on my birthday, someone bought me like this fancy espresso machine, and it's honestly like the best birthday present I've ever gotten because I use it like every fucking day.
Is that what you? Because it looks frothy in there.
Yeah, no, it's steamed milk. Yeah.
Nice.
And just like every day, I'm like, let me have my fucking cappuccino for breakfast.
Yeah.
And spoil myself silly. It's great. It was a really good present.
So I spoil myself with coffee. Like when I go out and about, I'm like, ooh, I'm going to have myself a cup of coffee. And now it's like a treat for me as opposed to like.
See, I like that. That's like such a cheap treat.
Yeah. Like I can have my little pumpkin spice latte or my peppermint mocha.
Yeah, so my treat is when I don't make my own coffee. Like I'll get a cardamom latte because I don't buy syrups and stuff.
See, this is exactly my version of spoiling yourself.
The lavender latte is from that was near your old place.
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I feel like we just shared a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Jay used to live near this like really adorable coffee place, and they made this amazing like lavender.
It was so good. Yeah, Renee and I used to live close enough to actually hang out. Rip.
Back when I lived up north.
Rip. You moved south. I moved farther north. We're just trying to get farther apart from each other. Why did you bring her here? Why did you bring me here?
It's so much cheaper.
I want to end your friendship. This was planned.
This is an intervention. Okay.
That whole like distance makes the heart grow fonder or something.
Something like that. Renee moved platforms to get away from me. All right.
Wow.
I took it a step further. I'm like, no, states aren't enough. Cities aren't enough. I got to go somewhere else entirely.
Next thing she's going to just leave the internet and start doing live performances.
Yeah, she's going to become a live performance artist.
You're going to put me on a billboard, like the one-man show.
Just like take a giant projector, one of the ones that you can like the ones that are like this size, and like project
the
you playing Fortnite.
Imagine a one-woman show, full Broadway, like a full stage, but it's literally just me at my desk doing exactly what I stream every day. But
that'd be perfect.
But you don't stream it. You don't
stream it. I have like a camera facing me. The audience is behind me, and then you can see screens so people can see my faces.
Oh, that'd be great.
What I normally do, but I have like a real audience behind me, like real people.
You could get like at least $50 a pop for tickets to that show.
Numbers that tune into our streams who don't have real faces or identities.
Yeah, and then like you'd make a really good play, and people would like stand up and cheer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, it's esports right there.
That's my one-woman show.
I like it. By the way, guys, production update. Stream is live, but apparently Twitch is having an issue where everyone sees a black screen.
I saw that.
Sucks. You know, Mixer's not having that problem right now, but they have many.
Twitch is just having this problem because they're like, oh, Renee's coming back.
Shut it down! Shut it down!
All right, yeah, I see it.
Yeah,
it's live, but
screens.
Also it's just black.
Yeah.
Is there audio?
Hello? I do not hear anything, no.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
So I guess we'll just have to make this a patrons only show. Subscribe to the Patreon.
Can I take off my shirt?
Wow. Wow.
If it's locked by pay, isn't that, you know?
I feel called out right now.
I'm already wearing just one sock.
Oh my.
A single sock.
I know.
How risque.
I know. Got that. I'll even like pull up a little bit of my sweatpant just to get a little ankle out there. Like 3 of my leg hairs just
Gross.
I'm feeling super
disgusting.
80s with,
That
like,
is kind of disgusting.
my sock and shoe combo.
Yes, perfect.
So good. You're doing it.
Okay.
You're living your best life.
They're super thick and fluffy socks because it's it's a pretty cold 66 degrees outside.
Is
right
it
now.
actually like 66
Oh my
degrees?
God.
66? Yeah.
It's like half that here.
That's so,
Yeah, I'm like
so
same.
warm.
I'm
So
about to
warm.
go to where is it? What's it like in Boston right now?
It's pretty cold. It's pretty cold in Boston.
Boston weather.
East Coast
34.
is-
Actually, 34 is not bad. It'll be 42 when we get there. That's not bad.
42. Nice.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
The answer to life, the universe, and everything. So, are we just gonna like wait until Twitch fixes their stuff?
I mean, we might as well. Otherwise, there's no
Let
point.
me. Is there any like kind of announcement? Have they like said
They
anything
did tweet
about
about
it?
it. Twitch support tweeted about it a couple minutes ago.
Okay, so they're working on it. They're looking into it. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm. Did you see the tweet that Twitch support put out that was a spoiler? They're like, "Hey, prevent spoilers." It's a spoiler.
Oh yeah, both. I mean, it's an old.
I mean,
spoiler.
it's hilarious, but I thought it was. I
It
just
is
thought
the
it was
epitome
funny.
of a spoiler to the point that by virtue of its cultural relevance, it's like not a spoiler anymore.
Yeah, it's more of a meme.
But you are right. There is a unique irony to
I
that.
remember when I saw that, I was like, I kind of got pissed just because like that was the
I
one.
say the
spoiler
same
that
thing
got
when I
me.
saw it.
I had like a minor like PTSD of like, wait, no, I already knew that. It's fine. No, I don't have to be worried anymore.
Well, in my channel, we take spoilers super seriously to the point that like fake spoilers and everything. Like, hey, spoilers, hamburgers
Right.
have hamburger in them. It's like, no, that is gone now.
Yeah.
Because the
Yeah,
mods
like-
don't
Oh,
necessarily
yeah.
know the difference between what's a real spoiler and what's not if they haven't played the game, watched the
Exactly.
movie, or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's
And
just,
that's also just not funny. I only encourage actual real funniness in my chat. If you
I
make
encourage
a joke,
actual
if-
comedy.
if you make a joke in my chat and I don't think it's funny, you're banned permanently. It's just how we have to run the ship around here.
Oh, that's why I'm
fair.
not allowed to chat anymore.
Yeah. I'm a permanent lurker now.
That was sarcasm for people listening, just in case.
Oh, now you're banned from your own channel. Bah!
Can't ban the broadcaster.
That wasn't
You
funny,
broadcaster,
Renee.
You cannot ban the broadcaster. You cannot ban the broadcaster.
Oh, I might be working on mobile. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, but I am gonna take my wireless headphones with me so that I know that
Don't
there's
So you can hear when we're talking shit about
trash
you.
talk.
Okay.
Damn, you don't have to do that.
Wow, that Hunter Wild guy is so handsome, isn't he? Well, he's
Okay,
not
I'm gonna
gone.
leave them here.
Oh, he hasn't left yet.
Out of sight, out of mind. I looked away and I thought he was just gone.
I still, I don't have any kind of video yet. I'll just refresh it until I do.
I
We'll
need
just
to VIP
hang out.
you guys,
I'll
by
have
the
this-
way.
I'll have this bagel.
I actually think Blue Jay. I think you're a mod. I'm gonna unmod you and VIP you.
What?
Can you give me a mod? 'Cause I don't even have a partner badge.
You can be VIP.
Yeah, do that.
I'm gonna VIP you guys.
All I have is
Oh,
my
yeah.
TwitchCon 17 badge because I took away my partner badge. They took it.
Rip.
Didn't you like do that on purpose though? Like you talked to them and like canceled your contract. They didn't say
Yeah, but
like you're out.
There's a lot of other people who don't have partnership, but they still have their badge. May still has her badge. Darkness still has his badge.
What?
Yeah, a lot of the people who didn't do it the right way kept their badge, but because went through all the right channels, they like thought of it and like, oh yeah, make sure to take away her badge.
Right. Yeah, because you did it actually appropriately.
Yeah.
God damn it. This is what we get for doing the right thing. How dare.
Like when Darkness left, they like removed his partner, his sub on like the next day.
Yeah, but he still has his partner badge in
Really?
chat. Yeah.
Okay. Someone said they saw it, but I'm not seeing it yet.
My stream is live. I see starting soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe they fixed it.
I'm refreshing. It's on the user side, it said, not on the like stream side. So maybe I got it. Starting soon screen.
Hey.
And also an ad. Good. Great. I love ads. Yeah, I'm nice and I don't turn on ad block for Twitch because I want to give everyone money. So
I haven't had ad
You're
block in
welcome.
forever. I just
Oh, I
buy.
just subbed to Turbo.
Yeah, I usually just have Twitch Turbo.
I'm being stubborn right now. I'm being stubborn, and I refuse to pay for Prime and Turbo.
I've been paying for the. Well, I still actually pay a student price for Amazon Prime.
I never had a student email address, so
yeah, it's still my student email address is still active for some reason.
I've
Perfect.
got a blank screen.
It's like
I'm good. I think it's just they're like refreshing some servers or something. So like it's client side. I don't know words. I sound like I know what I'm talking about when I say that, right?
Yeah, you do. Like
Yeah.
You know what's cool though is I still have all my emotes.
Really?
Yeah, I still have.
Oh, that's rad.
I still have my emotes. I guess I don't know if anyone else. I think everyone else doesn't because they're not
So
technically.
you have like the rarest emotes on Twitch. Literally only you have them.
Nobody else has them.
That is great. I wonder if you like Twitch would manually cancel your sub if someone tried not to.
I don't have a sub button.
Yeah. So if someone tried not to like cancel their own sub to you, like it would just manually cancel.
Yeah.
I assume that I'm not.
You would think that Twitch would just want to keep getting money if possible.
You know,
right?
I'm gonna go check.
It's against their contract. So
I definitely did not
That would piss a lot of people off.
manually unsub. But then it would be subbing you on 2 platforms.
It automatically unsubbed everybody on a certain date. Although it happened a lot later than I was expecting. I thought it was going to happen like the day of, but then it didn't happen for like another 2 months. So people got mad at me. They're like, Renee, why did you said that my sub was going to be automatically canceled, but I just got charged again? I'm like,
they told me.
It's what Twitch told me. I don't know.
Still get a lot of questions about like switching and stuff, switching platforms, or has that died down a bit?
People mostly, the question that I have the hardest time answering is people saying like, so how do you like Mixer? And I'm like, basically the same thing as Twitch. Like my job itself hasn't changed. Like I haven't like what you're doing doesn't really change. It's more like the learning experience, I guess. So
it's not like when you broke up with Max and people didn't drop it for like 5 years.
Yeah,
It's just that forever.
It's not like I went to a different platform and like I suddenly stopped playing games and instead like started doing like makeup or something. Like I didn't change my show really or who I am as a person, the content I create. It's just a different URL now.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, different.
Like,
you're streaming to a different point.
Yeah.
On the internet.
And then people being like, was it worth the switch? And I'm like, that's like asking, should you start streaming? Like,
it's complicated.
Yeah. Complicated.
Like every platform is gonna have its pros and cons.
Yeah, it's like should I get a 4-year degree? I don't know. Maybe if you want to.
Just be like Blue Jay, and instead of getting a 4-year degree, get 4 2-year degrees.
That's the way to go.
Yeah, that's the way you do it. Absolutely worthless, but
yeah, I got a 4-year degree and not using that at all.
Nope, not even a little.
All the time.
I almost have a 2-year degree.
Almost?
We're like 1 or 2 classes short.
Yeah, I'm a photography class away.
Shit.
Oh my god, seriously?
I hated my photography class so much.
Oh, so close.
I dropped out of it. I withdrew. I got a W on it.
Yeah, I was like 1 class away from a psych associates and 1 or 2 classes away from a theater associates, but they were like after school, like lab courses. And I was like, I gotta work.
Yeah. It was
Excuse me.
I had to pay like $300 for like the lab fee and like another $300 to like rent equipment. It's funny now, but like I definitely have the equipment now. But at the time I was like, I was like 19 and I was in that weird awkward position where like my family made enough money where I couldn't qualify for grants, but not enough money where they felt like they could give me that money, I guess.
Yeah, there's a great little gray area
that
a lot of people fit into.
And then I just got really pissed because one class, they wanted you to like, you were in complete darkness and you had to like take the film out and like do it all completely pitch black. And I couldn't do it. And everyone else around me was like, this is easy. I don't know why you can't do it.
It's like a military training exercise. You have to disassemble, reassemble with your like blindfolded with people yelling at you.
Well, you're going to be in a dark room. Like, no, I'm fucking not because I'm going to use a digital camera because it's what year was it? 2009?
Because the year
You're
starts
aging
with
yourself,
a 2.
Renee.
It's
That's
10 years
why.
ago. I was like, I'm not going to use film. I'm going into graphic design. I don't need to know how to use film.
And now you can just like take it on your phone and print it on your tiny phone-shaped device.
Yeah, in the bright light of day too.
No darkness required.
No, I feel like that's like a trade. That's a trade skill that I don't need.
Yeah, if you're gonna be like a old-timey, large
Look,
format,
you're such a troll.
you know those fucking.
or even if I was going to go into something where like I was going like if I was going to be a photographer, even if I use digital, I would still want to know like how to use an analog or whatever film camera. But it wasn't even close to what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a graphic designer. I wanted to be a commercial graphic designer. Like I did not need to know how to use
Do you think if you had continued pursuing commercial graphic design, do you think you'd still be doing it now?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wasn't very good at it.
I mean, then you just need to practice.
Yeah. That's usually where everybody starts.
Yeah. I would probably be looking for another job because commercial graphic design isn't really doing that.
That might be true.
Advertising in general is I don't know.
Because millennials are killing advertising.
I would probably work for like Tasty or something and do those like little 10-second ads or something.
Oh, the BuzzFeed. Yeah, the like
honestly
GIF
probably wouldn't be
recipes.
very far. I wouldn't probably be very far from the kind of content I create now anyways. It's just not gaming related. So
I guess I'm gonna leave my headphones on. There's this.
That was my Hunter impersonation.
Really good. I was like, oh, am I hearing myself for their feedback?
Is there an echo?
It is. It like crumples down to my ears. It's like a vice. I mean, when I have
You need your ears to be free.
Yeah. I mean, because it's not like they stick out. They're fairly close to my head, but it's you know. How do you? Whatever. I don't.
How do I
I'm too dumb for this.
I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry.
What you're talking about, Hunter?
What?
Okay. Like you're saying your ears stick, like your headphones are too big?
The beanie. When I'm wearing a beanie and then the headphone goes underneath, it's like it compresses them more.
That's why I can't put my headphone over my hair.
Yeah.
Same reason. It bothers me.
I think it provides cushion for my ears, so I like it. That's why
I just make a separation.
Really?
Between my hair right here.
Really?
Yeah.
And then I pull my this one back. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have thick enough hair for it to matter.
You usually have your hair up all the time too.
I mean, not anymore. It's too short. I can't put it all up anyway.
I have this little look at this thing, because I got that undercut. I've got this nice little mullet right here.
Oh,
good.
Oh, I'm seeing it. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now,
Tiny
if you
mullet.
could like independently sort of bundle that up into like a mini mullet ponytail,
I'm gonna try and get May to braid it for me.
What are you gonna get, like two braids out of that?
I'm going on a cruise in like 2 weeks, and I'm going.
Oh, after Christmas? Wait.
Yeah, it's
Really?
Holy Ship. It's that EDM cruise I went on this year.
Oh, cool.
It's like the first week of January, but it's like super warm. But I don't.
An EDM
So I'm gonna have
cruise?
my hair up, and I don't want to
Oh, that's awesome.
have my mullet. So
Awesome.
I'm gonna see if I can
I
get
didn't
like
host the stream
two little braids or something.
again.
What'd you do?
Hey, Hunter, you're not missing much right now.
Yeah, it's been getting worse, this habituation to not host the stream, the StreamerSquare stream.
Oh,
every time we do it on Monday.
yeah. I hosted because I'm nice.
Yeah, I forget so often.
I'll host the channel.
Thanks, Renee.
Don't worry, I got it.
just restream,
Yeah,
just
that's what I was thinking,
capture your
like, restream it
monitor
to-
and just restream it.
Host. How do
I mean,
do
their stream scene's not partnered. You can rebroadcast their content if they give you their permission. It's fine.
I've
This-
actually been thinking about the whole restreaming thing, but I feel like it would be kind of a like it's to like Mixer doesn't care if you like you can stream on any platform you want with Mixer at the same time.
Mhm.
But I would feel a little weird doing it to Twitch. I don't know. Like I don't know if Twitch would get pissed about that or something.
For like just this or for like
No, like in
thing?
general, like my stream normally. Like
Oh, right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. Something like this, I don't think anyone would care, but if you were doing it like all the time, someone might be like, so hey.
yeah.
Well, it's not against the rules, but like,
Yeah.
you just have
And
to
I'm
be
not
like,
partnered or
Is
even an
Renee
affiliate.
back? How can
Yeah, I think it would cause a lot of confusion. I think mostly.
Mm-hmm. I could see how that could happen. Are we good now?
It looks like people are starting to see it now. I'm gonna do the tweet, I think.
Yeah, Renee comes back to Twitch and breaks everything.
Everything.
So I like VIP, but I really, really hope that eventually you get to customize the VIP
Yeah,
badge.
I think it looks too much like the bit badge.
Well, I mean, you can
I think
customize
it
bit
does.
badges, so my bit
I know,
badges
but,
don't
like,
look
it looks
anything
like-
like that.
It
But
looks like the base. Yeah, it looks like the base bit badge though.
I think that was on purpose, like a kind of like uniformity of design, but
I just think there's too
also
much purple going on.
I hate it.
We need some separation of purple and purple.
I'm not a big fan of bright magenta. I mean, I have to deal with the
I
bright green
definitely
mod
am.
things, but
You can change those for yourself for your own visibility in like FFZ and stuff.
yeah, but I don't have any of those anymore.
I used to use what was that? There's like a third party chat that I used that I could
Chatty?
customize everyone's. Yeah, Chatty.
Yeah,
Before they had
didn't you
VIP.
give people dicks?
Yeah, all my friends had dicks next to their name in the chat.
Yeah,
But only I could see it. But
that's the name. That's the name of your porn video. All my friends.
all my friends
dicks.
have dicks. Metal
Yeah.
Gear sex tape.
Yep. That's it. Sex tape. I don't know why I couldn't think of sex tape. I was like, that's the name of your something.
That's
I
the
know.
name of your naughty view.
Your naughty view. Your
I take
Your
it,
what?
I take it you watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
yes, I do.
Are you watching? They have the episode coming out tonight.
No,
They
I'm really
premiere.
behind. I just started watching recently. I don't have cable.
Oh, neither do I. I have Hulu. It's on
Yeah,
Hulu.
so I recently got Hulu.
Okay, yeah. I don't have cable either. So I'm probably
I
gonna wait for it.
gave up Pandora and got Hulu.
You should give up Pandora and get Hulu and then just-
No, I gave up Drama Fever. It was the
What's Drama
because
Fever?
Drama Fever was where I was watching my Korean dramas, and it's owned by Warner Brothers, I think.
Korean drama.
Yes, and they just randomly one day, absolutely zero warning, shut down the entire site
It's a good reason to give it up.
Nice.
and refunded like everybody. It was like a yearly subscription. They refunded everybody's remaining subscription. They just fucked off, and I was like, what? I was the meme of that like Pulp Fiction guy. I was like,
What? Hello?
that was me. So that's when I got Hulu. There's another Korean drama website that I can do later, but I don't know. I'm watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine now. So
That's the comedy one, right?
yeah, it's very funny.
Wasn't it canceled?
No, Fox dropped it, but
Something
someone
happened?
else picked it
Oh,
up.
thank Christmas.
Fox always out there dropping the good stuff.
Yeah, it's weird.
Firefly.
Yeah.
Firefly, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. They also did it to
Well, Firefly was botched top to bottom, and it sort of makes sense
Yeah.
from like an upper management where it's like
Yeah, like they fucked it up
they-
all over the place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they just
played
threw
them
the whole
out of
thing.
order, and then when it wasn't getting, they're like, well, we're too late
That's
now. We
really
might
a
as well
bad
just
show. We're
cut
gonna
it.
get rid-
Yeah.
What was the other show? There's another show that was it? Oh, not Always Sunny. The other one, Always Bunny.
Pushing
Money in the Banana-
Daisies.
No, the Always Money in the Banana Stand. What's that show?
Oh yeah, Arrested Development.
Arrested
Arrested
Development.
Development. Wasn't that on Fox? And it got.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Maybe that was ABC. I don't know. Maybe it's a different network.
I don't know anything about TV stuff.
Again, Pulp Fiction guy.
Yeah.
That's a really good meme. It applies in so many places.
Yeah.
I do that a lot on stream, and I end up having people like capture the GIFs, and I get to use them on Twitter constantly. It's beautiful.
Oh my god, I have to leave. Hunter says GIF.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
God,
why we're
not
friends,
this again.
Hunter.
No,
Yeah.
in the absence of rules that dictate how to pronounce acronyms, you can say GIF, you can say GIF. The only problem
I
to pronounce it is
mispronounced
GIF. and it's in the absence of
apropos
that.
yesterday. Have you ever like
Apropos?
apropos? Yeah, I pronounced it like propos, and they were like, "What the fuck? What are you saying?"
But
I'm like,
the reason that nobody should ever make fun of you for that is it means that you read stuff. So
Exactly.
you've never
I don't even
heard
know-
somebody
I don't-
say it and connected it to the written word. Like, okay, you read stuff. You're familiar with the word because you read stuff. That's cool. That's good.
I thought you were like being slang for like appropriate. It's like that's a pro.
That's apropos.
Yeah,
That's what I say. I say like
apropos.
that's inappropriate or that's appropriate.
Inappropriate. That's good. I like that.
It's like an unrelated to is apropos of nothing or whatever.
Yeah.
So you just randomly come into a conversation and start talking about how you mispronounce the word apropos. That's apropos of nothing. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right now.
It's
I don't
so
know if this is the
self-reflexive.
apropos usage of apropos.
Apropos usage. Anyway, this was fun. That was the whole thing, right? We're done now?
Yeah, that was the show.
Okay.
All right. Sweet.
Good.
Right there.
Thank you. Very
So
entertaining.
in regards to the show, so how this usually goes is we start with like introductions, talk about, who you are and what you do, stuff like that, whatever. And then we'll go into, we have like a lot of things that we can talk about because you guys have done a lot of different changes. So we'll just roll through them, and we usually do like Q&A for the last like 15 minutes. Then that's it. And we should be done by about 6:30 Eastern, so an hour and 15 minutes.
Sweet. Sounds good. I'm gonna pee one more time.
Yeah, smart moves.
That's more Hunter. Yeah, you gotta go again.
People and their bladders.
People.
I had a lot of water.
Nailed it.
I'm gonna eat more bagel.
All right, so we'll start probably like 2 minutes ish.
Huh. Have you ever made your own bagel?
Yeah, in culinary school.
I forgot about this.
Yeah. Talking about changes, man. I've changed hella shit so many times.
In your life?
Changes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I really want to
like,
start making bread.
I went to culinary school.
Hunter, you make that bread every single day. Sorry.
But yeah, no, I've definitely severely changed directions several times in my life.
Yeah, me too.
Same.
I think that's very normal, honestly. Like you figure shit out and then
It's
you
much more
change as a
normal
person
for our
and then you
generation.
do something else.
Yeah.
I just get bored.
Well, I think that like previous generations, like my dad's generation, it was like if you find a job that pays you, you fucking stick with it.
Yeah, because if you cut ties with that, then you're like lost in the wind hoping to find
Also
something
irresponsible.
else.
You're very irresponsible if you drop a job. Like my dad would always be like, I go to a job that I hate every day so that you kids can have a better life than I did. And I'm like, wow.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Don't hate your job
life for us. Yeah. Yeah, I was never raised to hate my job. My parents always said, they always wanted me to just have a job, but they figured like do the shitty job now so you can have the job you want later, basically.
Right. Yeah.
My parents encouraged me to make smart job moves, but never shamed me for doing what I actually wanted, which resulted in being a game developer, getting a degree in philosophy, being an artist, and then being a streamer as like primary kind of career direction. None of those things are things that parents are like, yes, nailed it.
Oh
That's
man,
always
I've gotten
like, oh god, please
like,
just
awesome,
do
my
something
son's
with
definitely
this.
not going to put us in a home problem.
I've definitely got some of those with like boyfriend choices also. Like my first long-term boyfriend was an Eagle Scout and my grandpa was like, good choice. Presidents were Eagle Scouts. And I'm like, wow, I am dropping this guy. I cannot.
It was really easy to bring Derek home. They're like, so what's he about? He's a former Marine. Oh my God, we love him. Like nothing else. Doesn't matter. Derek, he could be a racist. Not that I would ever date a racist.
But it honestly doesn't matter.
He could have been in jail for 10 years for like murder his last girlfriend, and they'd be like, no, but he's a former Marine.
But he's a former Marine, so it's fine.
It's fine.
There's something about like there are some things, and it's like I think specific families, like, but there are some things where it's like, oh yeah, he was an Eagle Scout, and my grandpa's just like, marry that boy, and I'm like, wow, no.
Like an Eagle Scout, like you just have to be like a kid who gets thrown in the Eagle Scouts. There's like
I don't know, like
for an Eagle Scout, right? You just have to go through the motions and
countdowns live run 60.
You whittle something, you make a little tiny
seconds.
car. I don't know.
Build a garden. I don't know.
Play catch with your dad once, and boom, you're an Eagle Scout.
Can we get the dab badge?
I have never in my life dabbed, so
I've dabbed a lot.
I like making comical dabs.
Loco, you're muted.
Is she?
How long have I been muted for?
I don't know.
I haven't heard anything you said for the last 3 minutes at least.
It's hard to tell too, because since your mic does.
Okay, there's a countdown. We have 30
Yeah,
seconds.
that's we
By
are
the
30
way,
seconds in.
It would have been funny if you were like, yeah, now we're going live and
It's
just completely
muted. I think we should have a gaff like that at the beginning of every freaking show. Like nothing's gonna make other streamers feel more comfortable, when they're trying to learn than going like, oh yeah, look at these bumbling idiots, and they still somehow managed to.
You should just start the show, but everyone's mics are muted, but then overlay like a Japanese dub.
All right, 5 seconds, by the way.
Okay, it's starting.
Now.
I gotta go to the bathroom though.
God damn it, Hunter.
Great to content.
Listen.
I'm surprised he made the full episode.
See?
Yeah. Do you all have very small bladders or something? It was like an hour.
I just drink a lot of water.
Oh, I'm severely dehydrated all the time.
I read that you're supposed to drink half of your body weight in ounces of water per day, which is approximately.
I banned Stay Hydrated bot from my channel.
This is like
I
it's
did
like
too.
6 of these per day. So I'm trying to drink 8 of these per day since I work out for like 2 hours every day.
Gross. Working out is gross.
It's hard. Today
Yeah.
was leg day and I'm standing, so
Why are you like this?
because I'm trying to get fit for my stupid cruise.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. I got an Apple Watch. It's new. Look, someone's calling me. I think it's my pharmacy. That's
My mom
fine.
loves her Apple Watch.
Yeah. It's actually like I'm borrowing Adam's old one because I wanted to know whether or not I would like it before I spent like money on it. I've never really worn a watch. So I was like, I didn't know if I would wear it. But
Yeah.
it's okay.
I like Fitbits. It works. I like it's.
Yeah, I like my Fitbit. My Fitbit's simple and easy and small, and
I just
Yeah,
wanted
this
to
one's
catch
too
Pokemon
big
for me too.
honestly. Like it's very big.
especially for you, you got little baby wrists.
I got tiny baby wrists.
Yeah.
But they have smaller ones
It
now.
looks good though. It's not like a giant fat computer bulk thing.
I mean, it reminds me of the size of those calculator watches.
Mm.
It's almost exactly the same size as one of those calculator watches. So I look at it and I'm like, but what if I had a calculator watch?
The Apple Watch is a bit more feature rich than the Fitbit.
Just
I just
Yeah.
like to know like steps and timing my workouts, and then I like to know. I've been keeping track of like what my resting heart rate is.
Yeah.
oh neat. I want to know what my heart rate is right now. I'm gonna see what did the stream do to me? Did I die?
I'm so excited from this. I'm at 94.
Really?
Whew.
Yeah, I'm at
Let's
83.
take a look. 84. I'm calm as a cucumber.
Your resting heart rate should be anywhere from 60. 60 is the preferred for a healthy person. 80 is on the high range for resting, but you're not resting
Yeah,
right now.
not resting.
If I were taking a nap, maybe.
looking
Yeah,
at my
like,
heart
it's
rate
resting
sitting on
heart
the
rate is, like,
couch
when
versus
you're
being in front of
napping,
the
when you're
camera.
relaxing, like it's supposed to be
Big
like
difference.
the lower the better. That means
Yeah.
your heart's like working all the time because
Yeah.
it's like full of bacon. And
Well, my heart rate's going down right now listening to your dulcet tones. So I'm just like going to sleep as we speak. Just look at this thing.
I actually like having it like while I sleep because it's like a good. It shows like how your sleep was and if you were in dead sleep and stuff. And it shows
See,
all
I've
the
been
time
using
you're
a
doing stuff.
sleep
It
tracker on my
shows you
phone for
if
like
you
8
die.
years.
When you wake up, you can be like, "Oh shit, I died," and like it'll
I feel
show
like
you.
I have another measurement for that, which is the not waking up part.
Oh right.
I'm like, hey, did I wake up? No, fuck. Guess I died.
Guess
Am
I
having an
died
out-of-body
then.
experience or am I dead?
I don't know. You know, it's really hard to tell.
In
I've
your
heard.
watches? You guys sleep
I don't. No, I don't.
I do.
I
I
do.
do. But mine's like super thin and
I mean, I just got this like 2 days ago.
yeah.
Also, it's an
Right.
Apple Watch, so it needs to charge.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true.
This one this can go like a week without a charge.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
different.
Mine goes like 5
Yeah.
days because I think I do this a lot. It's very Italian.
No, Hunter,
talking.
I know that you're trying to pretend that it's just because you're energetic, but we all know it's because you're jacking off. So
This is my left hand.
That's how you get those extra steps in, dude.
yes,
Well,
we
okay,
all know you
I
don't
didn't
have
learn
to.
that about the competitive nature of,
This is the premium Patreon
of
content.
walking.
okay?
I know. Have you guys
We're
watched the
gonna
league?
put this on the teaser.
That was a part of the league. Oh God. All right, fine. I'm writing it down.
It actually is really good about not tracking arm movements as opposed to
What
I
Hunter really uses his
tried to
Fitbit
cheat.
for.
I tried to cheat
True
by like
story.
2 minutes and it didn't count them.
What?
But isn't doing like jumping jacks like that's
Well,
actually
I was really like sitting at my desk doing this and seeing if it would count it.
it doesn't
I-
count.
It was like we fucking know what you're doing. Stop.
Mine does. Like if I have a hand coffee grinder, right? And every day grinding my coffee, make 1
like
to 2 a day.
a pepper grinder or something.
And doing this, it counts it the whole time.
Huh? Mine does.
It's weird.
Do you get swole on only one arm from doing that?
because I do have both arms.
You mix
that
it
are,
up.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't mix it up, but it's like
See,
it's like
like
counter
I
movement.
know that what we're still talking about is you jacking off.
Inescapable. I'm a gentle, kind, and fresh soul. I'm a new soul. Welcome to this strange world.
Oh my god, I have not heard that song in like a decade.
Can't say that anymore.
Wow, that was a throwback.
It's so cute and bubbly.
Yeah, I used to listen to that song all the time.
I know too. That was it Regina Spektor?
No.
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
No.
No, oh wait, no, it was different. It was
Her name's like
was-
Yari or
Feist?
something.
Huh? Feist?
It's not Feist.
No, it's not
yeah.
Feist either.
Is it not Feist?
No.
I want to say that the cover had an apple on it. The album.
It's
Wasn't it
Yale Name.
Yeah, Yale Name.
Yale
There we go.
Name.
That's
Oh.
the
Wow, when did that come out? 2007. 10 years
It's been a
ago. Wow. All right, everyone, go look at all the songs that are like going to be 20 years old and realize how old you are. Right? It's like weird. Getting older is weird.
I don't think so. I love it. It's
No,
great.
it's just like it's like having your life be longer every like it's weird. I don't know.
I like that I'm getting older and doing more fun stuff than I did when I was younger.
Yeah.
And
Oh
I
yeah,
have
I'm
the
not like
knowledge
it's not
to not screw it up. Like I can go to music festivals and I can afford to go to VIP in the festivals because I'm an adult, not just trying to scrap together whatever I can and sleeping on the floor of somebody's extra hotel room.
See, I feel like I've kind of walked backward in that regard.
Hunter's like I sleep on the floor every convention.
I'm gonna have to start, dude.
Hunter's like I don't actually have a bed at my house.
Okay, the first 2 weeks that I lived here, I slept in my sleeping bag on the floor.
Why?
My stuff wasn't here. I moved.
Okay, well that's different.
I
That's
moved
like not a
3,000
choice.
miles, and they couldn't get my stuff here.
This.
I moved with only my stuff in my car and I rebought furniture here, but I moved in with a roommate, so I just slept on the other half of her bed until my bed came.
Yeah,
So-
that's nice.
Yeah. That worked out. The roommate didn't, but the bed
Oh,
thanked it.
I read chat my Christmas list, and this is how I know I'm getting old because this is things that I want and that I'm excited for: wine glasses, paper shredder, Instapot, socks, and a cheese grater.
You're older than I am.
Those are all pretty solid things. I love a good pair of socks.
I mean, I'm out of socks right now. I'm wearing my last pair of socks on my feet. I have to do laundry.
Right,
So if
so
someone
maybe
bought me
socks.
new socks, I would be like, thank you, God.
Oh, it's the best. It's like the thing I look forward to every year. It's just new socks.
What do I have on my-
Especially if
I'm like
they're like,
Pokeballs, fireworks.
oh, wow.
I only have 2 things on my list because I think my mom bought the other things. Thanks, Mom.
I have
Nice.
I have the Nano Leaf and a speaker.
Now that's something yeah. See,
I
that's
have-
fun adult stuff. Like that's the cool.
What
I
is
have
the
a lot of Korean skincare. I have
Are you gonna only use that during your dramas?
no. I use it every day. It's
Do
just
you
like
watch your
it's a
dramas every
different.
day?
No, not anymore. Not since Drama Fever.
Oh, that's sad.
Left
This is a
me.
way to like kind of carry on the legacy.
Yeah, it's actually like a cool little morning ritual. Like, and you can do it with whatever, right? But it's just like the process of every time I get up and right before I go to bed, I do the same thing. It's this little like, me time, which is nice. And also my skin is just fucking glowing. Look at this
Yeah.
shit.
Your skin does
Oh,
look great.
Thank you.
lights thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of streamers that have these, but they're so like for some
Jovian's
reason
got a
they
cool
like,
setup.
They sent like a ton of these to a ton of streamers, and I don't know how they got on that fucking list.
I don't know either.
But they're really expensive. For like 4 panels, it's like $250.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're expensive.
I have a new stream cam on my Christmas list and like a digital picture frame. I want one of those. And printer ink. So yeah.
Oh,
Printer
so
ink.
$240. It comes with 9 panels.
Have you? So Renee, you watch music stuff? You know Jovian?
Yeah.
You do too, Blue Jay?
Oh yeah.
Loco?
Wait, what?
Do you know
Jovian?
Jovian?
What's that?
Music streamer,
Streamer.
music maker.
Maybe.
I don't think so.
Well, he has his logo, his core logo. He's got on his hats and his badge and stuff. It's like a sort of a cute little alien looking face. He has that set up through Nanoleafs behind him on his own streaming
I
stage.
see. Oh my god, that would have been so fucking expensive.
Exactly. And it's active, and it's got like of course it's active, it's the Nanoleaf. It's got all these different things that it plays as he's making music and streaming, and it is phenomenal.
Cool, yeah.
And
It
I
is,
just
like, next
share
level.
with all of you and Patreon that during this stream, I hit my first bubble for my bullet journal Twitter goals.
Woo!
Awesome.
So I get to color in this bubble. Thank
Seriously?
you.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Because of us, right? We helped.
You helped. You helped me with this bubble filling in. I'm very excited. I love bubbles.
Speaking of bullet journal, you actually inspired me to get this. It's called the Rocket Book.
Yeah.
Have you heard of this?
No.
So it's a reusable book. So you can write. So this has Christmas gifts in it, but you can write stuff into the book,
Uh-huh.
and then you take a screenshot of it, and it sends it digitally, and it can do OCR. It can like read your handwriting. It sends it to wherever you want, and then you can just wipe it clean.
Whoa.
I mean, it can read
Whoa.
your handwriting.
Yeah, it'll like learn your handwriting over time. You can like
Oh, sweet
it's
genius.
That's so
easiest thing. So it does,
rad.
like automatic OCR. And then like on this page, like you can categorize it, so you can make different like Google Drive folders if you want
Oh,
to. Or
that's
kinda
dope.
cheesy.
That's
So like,
sick.
like D&D stuff. Like that's what I
I
had,
tried
like,
using
D&D
that with like
ideas and-
Evernote. Evernote, that's the green elephant
Yeah.
one. Yeah,
Mhm.
a while back, but I kind of like lost track of it.
I
I
write
just-
so many notes, and I always like to handwrite my notes because
I remember it better. Yeah,
Well,
same.
that's the integration of the information is so much better.
Yeah, and then you just take a picture of it. It saves this little like QR code, and then it puts it wherever you want it to be.
That's
and
so
sends-
rad.
And then it like in the app itself, it'll send every single note you've ever like taken a
So
picture
then
of.
you what are you wiping it clean? Is that what
And
you're
then
saying?
yeah, it's just like they say you can use paper towel, but they prefer like microfiber, and then
Sure,
you just
sure.
with water, wipe it clean and dry, just water. That's
Huh.
it.
What?
It's dried.
That's really rad. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's I just
I'm
got it
learning
because it was
so
on
much
it was
right
on
now.
Black because what I got on Black Friday because it was like $20.
Nice.
I feel like I want Blue Jay and Renee to start like a home ec tech.
Yes.
Oh my god, it's like
Tech.
home ec for the 21st century.
I
Yeah.
really like making myself more comfortable and convenient.
Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like honestly, streamers are in a really good place for this kind of shit because, like,
Yeah.
I'm at home all the time. So, what can I do to make my home life and my work life more like smooth?
Yeah,
And, like, what can I do to make like the space around me more pleasant to be in?
Yep.
yeah. I think making your like your atmosphere comfortable is something that people really underappreciate when it
Well,
comes
and that's like mental and physical, right?
yeah, like when I walk into a mess, like I get mega anxiety if there's dishes in the sink. If I start
Yeah.
my stream with dishes in the sink, I think about it the entire time. I'm like, well, when I go downstairs to refill my water, I'm going to see the dishes in the sink and I really want to clean them. Like I have like some severe,
I mean, it's
like,
better than not doing that and getting maggots.
yeah,
That's the thing.
that's really
Wait,
nasty.
maggots.
Yeah, if you don't wash your dishes for long enough, you will get maggots.
Maggots?
Yeah, it doesn't happen.
Yes.
I live in a very clean house. I'm super
A fly
neat
will
person.
find a way.
Yes. No,
No.
like if you leave it for long enough.
Not for you. I mean, generally, if you leave.
Yeah.
Oh,
stuff
not
in
not
the-
like not like I've never gotten it. The worst I've got is some mold, but like
I had it
I've
happen
heard.
once, like 15 years ago. In that time of my life, you know that
Never
time.
forget that. Like,
Ugh.
holy crap.
We had like when we first moved into this place, we got like this is a house, like a house that we're renting. It's not an apartment. So we actually have like real garbage cans. We don't have to have like a trash that we like a big trash bins.
Yeah.
We have actual bins we have to make sure we bring out every like Tuesday, and it's something that we are not used to, so we keep forgetting to take the trash out. And one time we left it and we went out of town for like 4 days, and we came back and it was full of maggots, and I was so grossed out. I felt so bad about myself too, because I'm like, I can't believe I did this. This is my fault. I did this. And then we opened up the trash bin, and it was over the summer, and we just let them like bake in the sun until they just turned into like little that looked like they were rice. And they all died.
God. Yeah,
they all died, and then I went
about.
out and I cleaned out the trash bin with a
Fear Factor eating one.
Oh,
gross.
I kept my mouth like my whole mouth shut, and I like ate like right afterwards. I like made lunch, and like I got stuff in my teeth obviously because I ate, and I kept thinking like, oh my god, well if that's like a piece of maggot or something.
What if that's a maggot? Oh my god, I would die.
I was like, I like cleaned out the bottom of my shoes because I didn't want to track like maggot dust because I stepped on some.
Gross.
Because I was like cleaning them off the trash can, they were just like flying off because they were all dried.
just
they're just like exploded off the trash bin because I didn't want to bring the dead maggots back into my garage.
No, don't do that. That's bad. That is all
so there's
bad.
just like a pile of just like dead maggots outside of our garage for a long time. It was like
Anyways, this is what you learn when you have
and that was my learning experience of like, well, we're gonna. I did put a reminder on my phone that says take the trash out or there will be maggots.
I have a trash out and a trash in reminder.
I have a reminder to take my
in,
antidepressants because if I don't, then I get depressed. So that's a good reminder to have.
Yeah.
Really good reminder.
Yeah.
I think money and depression are both really good guides for what to do and not do.
I bet if
like
you didn't take
late bills,
antidepressants, but you got maggots if you didn't take your antidepressants.
Gross, brain maggots. That's what depression
is. What it is. It is brain maggots. Yeah.
Brain maggots.
It really is. Like, god damn it.
You're welcome, Patreon.
This is
all for you.
From now on, whenever people like, when they're having a bad week, they're like, sorry guys, just got a case of brain maggots.
Just got the brain maggots, man.
Not again.
And then people will be like, oh man, that sucks. Because now like people, it seems like depression is like a dirty word. Like, you're not depressed. Yeah. So many dumb things. So you say brain maggots and it conveys.
Then they're like, wow, of course, brain maggots.
Yeah, I feel so sorry for you.
I just want to see somebody go like, no, you don't have brain maggots. I'll be like, prove it.
Prove it.
Prove it.
Brain maggots aren't real.
Convince me.
Have you ever seen these?
Open up my skull.
Look like maggots.
Yeah.
Tell me the brain doesn't look like it's maggots.
Open up my skull and tell me I don't have brain maggots. Then I'll believe you. Okay. But until then, I'm right.
I'll believe it.
Anyway, this has been fun.
Yeah,
thank you guys
so much. Seriously, like you guys were like the top choices to come.
You're welcome.
A lot of change, so it's been really cool.
And Renee and I are very smart. Yeah,
I'm very, very smart. We're
super smart.
Mm-hmm. I'm smarty. I'm so smart.
Honestly, like whenever you guys want to come back, if you guys have anything you want to talk about particularly, like let us know. That helps us when we're picking.
Well, I would really love to do a show about brain maggots.
All right.
Does that mean a show about mental health?
Putting you on that list.
I did that. That was the last one of these I was on.
Oh, really?
Yeah. About a year ago this time, I think.
Oh. Yeah. And because Christmas, it was like December 15th or something.
I think that would be a good next topic is traveling and streaming.
Yeah.
That's something that Derek and
how to take time off. Yeah.
Not just how to take time off, but how to create a portable streaming solution if necessary.
There you go.
That's what
Write it down.
Write this down.
Write it down. Renee is giving you such good advice.
Got content right here. Free. /
content in here.
Make an account on Mixer, farm Sparks, and give them to me.
I've actually I checked out Mixer the other day because of that. Because I was like, this is so cool.
What is a Spark? How does this work?
So Mixer has had these things called Sparks, and they haven't really had a use for a long time just because they haven't found one. But Sparks, you get when you watch a stream, you get 50 Sparks every minute. If you're subscribed, you get 100 Sparks. If you're Mixer Pro and you watch this channel 1 channel, which is a channel that cycles through all the Mixer partners who are live throughout the day.
Mhm.
You get 125 sparks. When you get enough sparks, you can use these things called skills in the chat. So you can post like stickers, which are basically like ultra huge emotes.
Mhm.
You can like post a GIF in chat. You can have all these like cool things just float around on chat. Or you can integrate it with the mix play board, which can then make things happen on stream. So you can have like an alert pop up or a sound effect or something. And when you reach certain milestones of people giving you sparks, for instance, let's see where I'm at. I think I have 29 million sparks. So that means I hit the 20 million mile mark, which means Mixer's going to give me a $305 bonus this week.
Nice.
Last week I hit 35 million. I'll hopefully hit 35 million again today, which means I get a $520 bonus this week, and it resets every 6 days.
That's sick.
Like that's, I know it sounds like a lot, but most people, every time they like leave their stream open for the day, they usually come back with like 200,000 sparks a day. Like one user can basically get like 100,000 sparks a day pretty easily just from watching for like a few hours.
I just wonder like where they're getting that money to give to you.
That was,
I mean, so Mixer has like, not to go into huge detail because it's obviously NDA, but Mixer has like a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? Not like revenue streams, but people, companies, private, like people backing it. They have like a 5-year plan.
Investors.
Right.
They have a 5-year investment plan.
Oh, okay.
And because
this
of all
is included in that.
Yeah. And because of all like doing this, it's actually created like a lot more engagement across the entire platform.
Yeah. Right.
And obviously higher engagement will be a lot better for them when they eventually roll out ads, which they do plan on doing.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah.
But yeah. For now, it's like they have the money to give to people, and it's creating a lot more engagement. So why not? They've also been like adjusting the numbers a little bit until there's like a happy medium. But
yeah, see how it works.
They're also doing a thing like Bits that they announced that they're going to be rolling out.
Yeah, they're rolling out something called Embers.
And, I get confused on the terminology. So I'm like Embers, Cimbers, Cinders, Sparks, Flames.
Embers and Sparks. And Embers is cool because it's like Bits, but the end user gets a lot more bang for their buck. Whereas right now, I'm very unhappy with the way that Twitch does Bits.
I mean, it's like I said, Amazon just wants lots of money. So
I mean,
yeah, but they don't need to screw over the end user that badly.
I mean,
slowing the viewers
we're
down.
talking about billionaires here. Like,
yeah, I know. Yeah.
Do you know how they became billionaires? I'm sorry, Jeff Bezos. Please don't hate me.
Mostly from market share. Because
we know that Jeff Bezos watches StreamerSquare. So
I think it would just be nice because the biggest area where people actually get screwed is when they're on mobile and they buy bits. And
yeah,
I wish
but that
Twitch would at least be transparent about where the money is going.
Oh, because when
it goes to the iPhone Apple Play Store
Twitch takes its cut, and then Apple or Android takes its cut because you're purchasing from the Play Store.
Interesting.
Right. Well, you knew that mobile subs are more expensive.
Yeah.
Because like I think it's only on Android because Google Play requires that the payment go through their store, and they take a cut of that. Versus Apple, the bits I think go through take the percentage, but I think that the subscriptions are still the same price because that goes through Twitch's own payment process. I'm not 100% sure.
I would think it's the same for both, like either Android. If you're on mobile, no matter if it's bits or subbing. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know.
So
I only know on bits.
It's ridiculous. I don't know.
And that's what I'm saying. I wish that Twitch was more transparent about that. And when they okay, if you want to buy 500 bits, it's going to cost you like $8. And you're like, well, wait a second. I want like $8.
No. I want $8 a bit.
And they should say, okay, so here's the breakdown. Twitch takes this much, Apple, Android takes this much, and then you get this much at the end of the day. But
it's just like we were saying with your community.
I'm only getting $3 worth of bits, but I spent $8. That's dumb.
Well, it's exactly like we were saying with your communities. Like the best business practice is to be open and honest if you can, right?
Yeah, and that's like when bits rolled out, they the adjustments were way different, and then they've made it more expensive, and the Android Apple taking a cut. Like at least on mobile, Twitch should just negate the cut that they get on Twitch and on Twitch.
Because I have I'm pretty sure my general breakdown is 30 to 40% viewership is mobile for my own stream.
Yeah, almost every streamer that I know, almost nearly half of their viewership is mobile.
Yeah. The professional and larger viewer based streamers,
Mhm.
which makes those other factors super wonky.
Yeah. On
It can be
Mixer,
weird.
a decent amount of my viewership is on Xbox, actually.
Yeah.
Which was a huge bummer because you couldn't subscribe from Xbox for the longest time. They just recently rolled out that feature.
Yeah.
Something they've been asking for a while. So that'll be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do those? So I was in a channel with the new Sparks thing where they do like, I don't know what it's called. Like they do like this thing where they hype it up and everyone gives Sparks and it's like this big like moment during the stream. I don't know what it's called. Do you do anything like that? Where it's
like if we hit like a milestone, I'll get like super excited and stuff, I guess. But there's a big thing on Mixer right now that I'm not a huge fan of, and it's that people on Mixer fucking love spam, dude. They love just shotgun spamming the same thing over and over again in chat, and I hate it because I like to read my chat and like for certain things I like to have like a lot of hype and stuff. But there's a lot of streams on Mixer where because some people have like a lot lower viewership, they're like, well, if 2 people are just spamming, then it seems like there's more people in chat, and that sort of like mentality is very popular across Mixer. I've actually like disabled a lot of things that you can use Sparks on because they became so spammy and annoying.
Yeah.
Because you can buy the big stickers that go in chat and just
and you can just as fast as you can click, you can send those, and even if you're banned, you can do that. So I don't know. So I only allow the cheapest thing that you can do in my channel is 850 Sparks, which means if you have 0, then you at least need to be in the stream for like 6 minutes before you can do it.
There was a moment in time where you could cheer through a ban on Twitter.
Yeah.
I remember that. I'd be like, thanks for the money. And
I mean, I don't
anyway.
mind if somebody's banned and they just want to send stickers because it's like they can only choose the stickers that are already available.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't choose whatever they want.
You can't write a message.
Yeah, you can't write a message yet. That might be something that's going to be coming in through, but the gifts are like pre-approved gifts. There's no
yeah, that makes it a little better, right?
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. I like it because a lot of my audience, just like I said, like tipping went way down. A lot of my audience just simply doesn't have a lot of money. A lot of them are students. A lot of them like work super long hours and or have multiple jobs. So the fact that they can support me just through like the number of people who want to support me so badly, there's like so many people who have made second accounts and just have a stream open 24/7 just to farm Sparks to give to me. Like so many of my community just does that, and that's pretty cool to know that like those people are like, they understand like, well, I want to support you but I don't have the money, so at least I can do this. So it's pretty neat. But yeah, I'm actually I gotta bounce.
Yeah.
I think 5
no
o'clock,
problem.
about an hour.
You've been bouncing this whole time while you've been standing up.
I'm so antsy. This is like I debated sitting down because I know I'm gonna like bounce around a lot, but I just need to stand.
At least you drink a lot of water after leg day too, while you're still just bouncing around.
I gotta drink.
All right, nerds. I will see you all very soon.
Thank you guys.
All right, see you later, guys.
Thanks for being on the show.
Here, guys.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Hopefully get you on again.
Bye.
The show.